Oh, I forgot to play the music. No, hold on. This is my putting on my gloves music. What? Oh, almost got me there, Christian. Okay, I got it. Almost got me there. Almost got me there. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays on... damn it. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on November the 22nd, 2017. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays. And as you guys know, today is the official day release of Doomsday Clock. So we're going to talk about more about Doomsday Clock. There's a good chance by the time you guys see this, there's a lot of things that have already happened. So we'll talk about that because we do have the 11:57 p.m. release day on last night. Because by the time you watch this, it's already Wednesday, so technically it was last night, 11:57 p.m. So we're going to talk about that too as well. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be talking about. Again, I have my notes right over here. So we're going to talk about Doomsday Clock and also the Blackest Night and Brightest Day sale that we're going to be having this weekend. That's Friday and Saturday, so that's going to be really big. And as you guys know, we do things pretty big in here too as well, so we're going to recap what's going to be in there too as well, what's going to be on the sale. Another thing is that we're going to be doing something a little bit new too as well. If you guys have seen the uncensored reviews that we did last Sunday, we did a question and answer there too as well. We're going to do another one today too as well, so we're going to do it twice a week. So if you have any questions, definitely send it over to us. And then you never know, your question might just get picked, and we'll definitely answer that for you. But other than that, we don't. Those are the only news I have. So before we actually begin, I'm gonna go ahead and recap the. Actually, no, we'll go recap the sale for this weekend at the end of the video, just before we do the contest as well. So you got to stick around in the contest too as well. But before we begin, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button, hit up your notification in there too as well, and go ahead and comment and like and share this video so that everybody in the community of comic book lovers will know about Weekly Wednesday, so they'll never be lost at what would be coming out every week. So I will love you forever if you do that. Without further ado, let's get through all these books. So just like last week, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to go through the normal reorders. So we're going to go through the reorders first before we go through the normal releases. So for this week, the normal reorders that we've had, the reorders that we had this week is this one of them. This is slots number 1. This is the second printing. This actually has been in demand. The second printing has been in demand because of the cover itself. It does actually have a nice cover in itself. The second reorder that we had, this is Conan and Wonder Woman number 2. And the third reorder that we had, this is Wonder Woman and Conan number 3. And finally, we have the Spirits of Vengeance number 2. This is the second time around that we've actually reordered this. So the Spirits of Vengeance have become really popular here at the store. Now, to kick everything off with the new releases, obviously we're going to go through the hardcovers and trade paperbacks. And as always, we're going to go through the trade paperbacks. First off, for the trade paperbacks, this is for Marvel. This is I Am Groot. This basically collects I Am Groot from numbers 1 to 5. So we do have a lot of copies of this. Groot has been one of the popular ones in here to the shop. So go ahead and grab this for yourself. Last week we featured X-Men Gold. This week we're going to be featuring X-Men Blue. This is Volume 2, X-Men Blue. Here's a big release for the trade paperbacks for Marvel. This is Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again. So this during its run has been very popular at the store. We've reordered this plenty of times, but if you missed out, definitely don't fret. This is the trade paperback which collects all 5 issues of the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again. And this one here is the Star Wars Darth Vader Volume 1. And as requested by someone here at the store, this is Star Wars Darth Vader. This is Volume 3. For the independent circuit, this is Witchblade Volume 1, Sex Criminals Volume 2. And finally, something that's been popular at the store when it first came out, the Phantom, Michael Turner's Phantom from Aspen. This is Volume 2. We do have Volume 1 as well. We reordered Volume 1, and this now here is the Volume 2. Moving on to the hardcovers, this is Darksiders Death's Doorstep number 2, Darksiders 2. So this is actually based out of the video game Darksiders. One of the most popular stories at the Zenescope publishing here. This is Oz. Another one that's been very popular at the store, the individual issues. This is Paper Girls. This is Paper Girls book 1, just in time for the holidays. This is The Last Christmas, and yes, that is Santa Claus. I think he went rogue. I think he just kind of got fed up by going around the world within 24 hours. I mean, that is kind of stressful. And finally, for the hardcovers, this is Marvel's Generation. This collects all of the Marvel generations that came out, I believe, last month. So they had a generation that came out last month. They had one for Jean Grey. There's one for Captain America, Wolverine. I believe there's one for Hawkeye and the very popular Hulk too as well. So this collects all the one-shot generation. As always, we're going to move on to the independent circuit. The first one out of independent, this is Van Helsing number 5, Savage Dragon number 228, Glitter Bomb The Fame Game number 3, Exo Man of War, this is number 9. A new one from Titan Comics, this is Tank Girl Strikes Again number 1. This is something that you're gonna have to look at the shop. You're gonna have to look at here in the store, because I can't really describe what you guys are looking at right now. It's something that you have to actually come here and take a look and feel. The texture of this book, it feels like one of those 1970s kind of type of book. It's very grimy kind of paper. It's old school type. So definitely, if you're not gonna pick this up, this definitely something that's it's something that's worth a look when you come into the store. Angelic number 3, Warframe number 2, Rat Queens number 6. Again, if you haven't been reading this book itself, you are pretty much out of the loop. This is Mighty Morphin Power Ranger number 21. A new one from the Dark Horse Publishing. This is Tomb Raider number 1, Snot Girl number 8, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe. This is number 16. Here's another one from an Image First. So essentially, Image First, they reprint all the first issues of their popular books and they sell it for only $1. So you can definitely get this as a store for only $1. This is Wicked and Divine number 1. DuckTales continues. This is DuckTales number 3. And to celebrate the release of Snow White, if I'm reading this correctly, 80 years ago, this is the 80th anniversary special. This is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Invader Zim number 25. And here is the Invader Zim number 25 variant cover as well. Everyone's favorite comic book in here. This is Rick and Morty number 5. And just to backtrack a little bit, this is Rat Queens number 6 variant cover here. Here's another favorite store in here, but this is pre-warning. This is not just rated mature, this is also rated R. This is Maestro number 2. So if you'd like to take reads at this book, just ask one of us, because we're gonna keep this behind the counter, the sample behind the counter. Here is a brand new issue from the Wicked and Divine series. This is Wicked and Divine 455 AD. This is number 1. And finally, a brand new one from Valiant. This is Eternity number 1. Stop that. Moving on to the not Star Wars side, the Marvel side of the spectrum. Marvel doesn't have that big of a release this week, mainly because of what's happening in DC. DC has a big release, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Right now is Marvel's turn. This is The first one from Marvel. This is Star Wars number 39. Punisher Platoon number 3. Luke Cage Legacy continues. This is number 167. The bromance continues with Spider-Man and Deadpool number 24. Here's a new one. Here's a part 1, brand new one for the Legacy line. This is Moon Girl part 1. Fantastic 3 part 1. This is Moon Girl number 25. Cable Legacy continues. This is Cable number 151. The search for Tony Stark's continued. This is the Invincible Iron Man. This is number 594. All new Wolverine Orphan X continues as a Legacy 2 as well. This is number 27. Here is the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. So there is a difference between your Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, so definitely keep a watch on that so you don't get confused on either one of them. X-Men Gold, they also get their treatment too as well, but this is actually a brand new storyline. This is X-Men Gold number 16. This is the Negative Zone War part 1. Finally making his entry to the Legacy line. This is Thanos Wins part 1. This is number 13. And just like all Legacy that just begins with part 1, this is Thanos part 1 variant cover as well. Alright, we're moving on to the DC side of the universe now, and DC has a huge release this week, both quantity and quality wise in terms of what they're putting out. So if you need any of these, I guess give us a call. First up for DC, this is Looney Tunes. Finally, everyone's been asking when does Looney Tunes come, but keep in mind this is not mass produced on a bi-weekly basis. It comes in just once a month. So this is Looney Tunes number 240. I always have trouble pronouncing this name. This is Kamandi Challenge. This is number 11 of 12. And here is the Kamandi Challenge number 11 variant cover as well. Gotham City Garage. This is number 4. This has been really popular at the store, so definitely come pick up your copy. DC's Young Animals. This is Doom Patrol number 9. Blue Beetle number 15. Hellblazer number 16. And here is the Hellblazer number 16 variant cover as well. Batman Beyond starts a brand new storyline. This is The Long Payback. This is Batman Beyond number 14. This is the Batman Beyond number 14 variant cover as well. If you haven't picked up the last Wonder Woman storyline about Jason, her twin brother, this is Wonder Woman number 35. This is still about Jason, but this is actually his background story. So if you want the full story of Jason, this is it. So if everyone's wondering, yes, this will be the first background history of Jason. And this is the Wonder Woman variant cover number 35. This is the movie variant cover as well. Vote for Harley continues. This is Vote for Harley Quinn number 32. And here is the Vote for Harley number 32 variant cover. Again, this is a Frank Cho variant cover, which is very much in high demand. So if you want a copy of this, definitely come to the store, give us a call to reserve it right now. Here is the Teen Titans number 14 variant cover as well. Batgirl The Summer of Lies continues. This is number 17. And here is the Batgirl number 17 variant cover as well. Justice League of America number 19. This continues the Surgical Strike storyline that started about a few weeks ago. And here is the Justice League of America Killer Frost variant cover, which is actually awesome cover. Suicide Squad The Secret History of Task Force X continues. This is Suicide Squad number 30. And here is the Suicide Squad number 30 variant cover as well. The Flash continues here, the Black Hole Rising storyline. This is number 35. And here is the Flash number 35 variant cover as well. Detective Comics Batman number 969. This is part 1 of the Fall of Batman. Here is the Detective Comics number 969 variant cover as well. The Oz Effects has ended. This is the Oz Effects Aftermath. This is Action Comics number 992, and this is the Oz Effects 992 variant cover as well. Here's another thing that everyone's been waiting for that comes in once a month. This is Nightwing The New Order number 4, and here's the brand new mini-series that's coming out that came out this week. This is Demon Hell is Rising. This is about Etrigan. So if everybody knows Etrigan, he is the demon Etrigan. This is a mini-series. As you can tell, there is that logo there, so you know what that means and you know what to do when you see that logo there. This is 1 of 6, Demon Hell Rising. This is Demon Hell is Earth. Finally, moving on to DC's big release for this week, and also their second big event for this year. I do have to mention that by the time that you guys watch this, there's a good chance that we have a handful left. There was I ordered about 220 copies of Doomsday Clock. So definitely give us a call and see if we still have some, so we can save some for you today. By the time you watch this, it is Wednesday, so we had our midnight release at 11:57 p.m. So now I can't really tell you how that went because it's tonight, because we film weekly Wednesdays every Tuesday. So there's a good chance that I can't really tell you what's going on, but what I can tell you is that we give away a lot of stuff. We gave away a lithogram, essentially. Christian, can you hand me the lithogram? Sorry, I wasn't prepared for this, so I was going to show the lithogram, but I might as well show you guys. This is the lithogram that we handed out to everyone that came as well. And we also, as you guys can see, I'm also wearing a button, so we handed out these buttons as well. You can give us a call and see if we still have some buttons left. This is a Doomsday Clock button. And we also handed out 20 of the Gary Frank's variant cover. So now that we've got that out of the way, about me telling you guys what you missed out on, we're gonna go ahead and feature all the variant covers and the covers for Doomsday Clock. The first one is basically the main cover itself. This is Doomsday Clock #1. This is the main cover itself. This is the Gary Frank cover that everyone's been that everyone have seen already, that's been circulating around. And finally, this is the lenticular cover for the Doomsday Clock as well. So this is the new part of the show that we're doing. So all of the videos that we're doing, we want to do a Q&A question too as well. So if you have any questions, definitely go ahead and comment down below, and we'll definitely pick out the best question there, and we're gonna answer them for you. But before we get to the contest winner and the question for this week, we're gonna go with the question. So I have my little handy dandy notes in here. So the question this week came from a Facebook question, and it says, "Hey Tim, I was wondering what it was like growing up in North Korea. I heard they don't feed you there. I love to eat, so I don't think I'd survive." And this one is coming from June Farah. June Farah. We're gonna go with June Farah. I apologize, June Farah, if I butchered your name. Well, June Farah, I believe growing up in North Korea would be somewhat bad. I don't really like to get political, but I'm assuming it's gonna be bad if there is no food, from what I've heard in the news. A lot of people would like to get out of North Korea, from what I've heard, and also it's not a way to live, I guess I would say. But what I will tell you is this: the reason why I kept saying I think and I'm not certain with my answer is because I'm not Korean. I'm not quite sure where that came from, but no, I'm not Korean. Unfortunately, I can't give you a hands-on perspective of how it's like living in North Korea, but I will tell you this: I am not Korean. I am somewhat ambiguous in my race. I guess that's the reason why. So there's a good chance that you can't tell what my background is. Yeah, so I guess that's why I guess you might have thought I'm Korean, but I would suggest that you can come in the store and you can ask me what my background is, what my ethnic background is, but definitely not Korean. That's kind of funny though. I mean, I've gotten everything else. I've had Hawaiian, I've had... Christian, what do you think I am? Just off the top of your head. Chinese?
Nah, I wouldn't go with Chinese. You look more Mongolian.
Mongolian. There you go. So that's the best bet that Christian knows. I've been working with Christian for the last 4 months, and apparently he thinks I'm Mongolian. So we're gonna do a Genghis Khan side by side. So I'm gonna scoot over here. This is what Christian thinks of me right here. This is what he thinks I look like. He thinks I look like this man right here. Not long that I can't even grow that much beard. By the way, this mustache in here has taken me about a month and a half right now for Movember. So, but for Christian, apparently I look like this. And for you, June Farrow, I look like this. I don't look like him though. That's Kim Jong-un, by the way. So now that we've gotten that all out of the way, we will go ahead and I'm just going through the list right now of the winners. So now that we have gotten that out of the way, we're gonna go with the contest winner for this week. So the question for this week was, what was the name of all of Bruce Wayne's Robins? That's all of them, from One Shot all the way down to video games and movies and TV shows and tie-ins everywhere. So this is what ended up happening. We counted 20. We counted 20 Robins. That's from all spectrum, all different Earths, all different reality, all the multiverse and everything. But our winner today, which is unanimously agreed by even our regulars who entered for the contest. His name is Francisco Senator. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's right down here if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'm not gonna read what he has. It's a lot. But I'm gonna post it somewhere like up here or down here. I'm gonna do a screenshot of it. But he posted all 26 Robins. I'm not gonna name all 26 Robins because there's a lot of them. But if you are curious, go ahead and go back to our weekly Wednesday from last week. Go down to the comment section and you'll see why he won this week's contest. And again, what's gonna happen is that Francisco, first off, congratulations on naming all 26. I only got 20 and you got 26. That's amazing. You will receive a message from us today, a secret password, if you will, so that when you come into the store, we know that it's you that's actually coming in and not someone else. Again, congratulations on winning it all this week. So the question for this week is not a question at all. No, it's not a question at all. So, this is the way that you're gonna enter. As you guys know, you have to go ahead and like, comment, and obviously on the video, and go ahead and if you can, share this video to some people that you may know that love comic books just as much as you do. But the question for this week, or should I say, the comment that you should be leaving is: give us your favorite quote from the Watchmen series. Now, the reason why we're saying give us your favorite quote from the Watchmen series is because, as you guys know, Doomsday Clock, this right here, is the direct sequel to the Watchmen series itself. Now, the Watchmen series itself expand from number 1 to number 12, and as you guys know, it is by Alan Moore. We could have easily asked you who's the publisher or who the author is for Watchmen, but what we like to do is that we want to hear from you what your favorite quote is from the Watchmen series. So go ahead and comment down below what's your favorite quote from the Watchmen series, and we will pick the best quote in the Watchmen, the best quote from the answers below. With that being said, this is the end of this week's video. I just like to say thank you again for everyone that stuck around from this video. And as you guys always know, you can go ahead and call Christian, myself, Matt's over there. Matt, say hi to your fans. There you go. That's Matt right there. Kevin's over there too. Kevin, see, there you go. Kevin's over there too as well. So if you guys have any questions, definitely give us a call and ask for any one of us. I'm just trying to ramble on so that the camera would shut off and Christian will be mad at me. But until next week, guys, enjoy your books.